Victor, thank you, and welcome back to Tiger Stadium with Greg Bowser. I'm Lynn Rollins. Well, Greg, no doubt there'll be some more debate this week, but the bottom line is LSU is 4-0 against BCS opponents. The big question, though, is can LSU have some success offensively when, for the third straight game, the Tigers threw for less than 100 yards?
Well, I think it's going to be a test for LSU to go back to the practice field this week and try to get it fixed. I mean, you have to be able to throw the football, and teams are going to make them throw the ball. The offense struggled. I think the defensive side of the ball for LSU, there's not a whole lot of things you want to mess with because they're playing outstanding, and the Tigers have to find a way to put some points on the board and to move the chains in crucial situations.
Just to make things a little easier for the defense and Tiger fans everywhere. Well, if the offense is not moving through the air, it's had no problem moving on the ground, courtesy of Stephen Ridley.
Well, Stephen Ridley can run the football, but he's got involved in the passing game. In the first half, he was the leading receiver for LSU coming out of the backfield, catching short passes like this and then making long runs by breaking tackles. And then LSU got down there close, 4th down and goal. Stephen Ridley gets in the end zone, and then he makes a long run here to get a first down. All keys to getting the offense on track, and really the passing game was struggling, so the running game got moving with Stephen Ridley.
And Stephen Ridley got the 125 yards and earned it. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, was able to shed tacklers. He ran extremely hard.
He did run hard. He reminds you a lot of Charles Scott from a year ago, the way Scott used to run and run over people. But Ridley's also got the speed to outrun folks, and he showed that early ball games. And tonight he came out and I thought really established himself and said, I'm going to run. I'm going to take control of the offense. If you can't throw it, I'm going to run the ball and run as hard as I can. And he did a great job.
It's back to SEC play. Next week, former LSU assistant coach Derek Dooley will be bringing the Tennessee Volunteers here. Tennessee this season has had all kind of problems defensively. UAB threw for nearly 400 yards and had more than 500 yards total offense on Saturday against Tennessee. So Tennessee certainly has its problems in the secondary. Will LSU be able to exploit that and get the offense on track?
Well, if you're LSU and you have a passing game that's ailing, the one thing you want is to see Tennessee come to town. That may be the fix for your passing game, and LSU has to be able to throw the ball against Tennessee. And one of the things UAB did against Tennessee was almost 100 plays, almost 100 offensive plays. So I think the Tigers are going to try to fix it, and that we should see them throw the football against Tennessee an awful lot.
Well, gentlemen, that wraps it up from Baton Rouge, where LSU has won 4 straight times against BCS opponents. Nobody in the country can make that claim. Victor, back to you in the Louisiana Machinery Studios.